feel like the intro is gonna be the hardest part. Hi there. Hello. Hi there. I'm completely trapped behind this desk so that I can teach you how to do makeup. I'm gonna show you how to put a face on. Maxi padding here, and I had to turn off my air conditioning to film this video, so you better like it. Exactly one person asked me to film a makeup tutorial, and that's enough for me, so let's get into it. Okay. First thing is you have to look like an egg in order to be a drag queen. Wow, that got exactly none of my hair. Okay, good enough for me. I spent a good 5 minutes making sure my hair looked good, just to cover it up. After you have a wig cap on, the next thing you want to do is cover your eyebrows. I use Pro-Sade because these are thick. They're thickums. I just fill the eyebrow with glue and I go backwards and forwards, making sure it's all covered. And then I just lay down this brow. And don't be afraid to be aggressive. As it starts to get more tacky, the hairs will start to really form and follow. Cute, Max, cute. Okay, now that the brows are nice and flat, I'm gonna put on some primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. The lady at Sephora told me that this one was good for thick foundation. I don't know if that's true, but I use it anyway. After we primed our face, we're going to set the glue in our eyebrows. I love a good Krylon translucent setting powder. Press it in. I'm gonna put on some color corrector. Is this the right one? No, this is the wrong one. I am using this peach colored lipstick from Sephora, and I'm gonna put this everywhere that I grow facial hair. How much of this footage is just me humming? I'm blending it out with my finger because I'm a professional. Beautiful. I'm gonna just brush off this powder. Next, we're gonna put on some foundation. I, like many drag queens, use the Krylon TV Paint Stick. Start with the eyebrows. A foundation stick, I find, is way better because then you can push the foundation into the cracks of the eyebrows. After I get the eyebrows covered, I put it on the top half of my face, including my eyelids. Also, just a PSA, there is not one way to do makeup, so if any of this doesn't work for you, then suck it up, don't do it, I don't care. Ooh, I need to wet this sponge. Ah! Now there's water on my floor. All right, with a wet foundation sponge, I'm gonna blend it out, press the foundation into the cracks, and then I blend out the area around my eyebrows. Once the top half of your foundation is blended out, I'm gonna set the eyebrows again. And then while that sets, I'm gonna put foundation on the bottom half of my face. I'm completely convinced the only reason color corrector works is because it forces you to put 3 times the amount of foundation on top of it just to cover up the color corrector. And yes, I know most people would set their color corrector, but I don't like putting creams over powder. So instead I just beat my face with this foundation stick. beat your face. Blend it out. Okay, chances are at this point you're still gonna be able to see some of the color corrector. You might have to go back in with a little bit more foundation. Blend, blend, blend. Brush away the eyebrow powder. And now we're moving on to highlights. I'm gonna take another Krylon TV Paint Stick. This one is white. I'm gonna start with the eyebrows again. Do a line down the nose, go over the eyelids. That way it'll be a nice base for your eyeshadow. I need to wet this sponge as well. Starting with the eyebrows, really getting that white pressed in there. Fill in all the holes, blend it out. You look crazy until literally the last minute when you look beautiful. Lightly blend out the nose. We're gonna set the eyebrows. And we're gonna do the bottom half of the face. I've got a pretty square jaw, and I want to round that out a little bit. Blend, blend, blend. Ooh, Jacob just met Mark Ruffalo. He just texted me about it. Drag makeup can be tricky because you definitely need to blend, but also like not too much. You really just have to find the balance of what works for your face and your makeup style and what you're going for. A lot of drag makeup is going to be a little harsher than your everyday. I'm going to do a little bit of cream contouring. I much prefer powder contour, but it's nice to just like have some like placements on my face. It's much easier to move the placement with a cream than it is a powder. Just kind of mark. Just gonna do it real lightly and make sure that they match and it's where I want it. I'm gonna put it on the forehead. We'll definitely deepen up these contours with powder. A lot of times I fuck up the jaw highlight, and so adding a cream contour can help me kind of fix that shape. I also do cream contour just with my fingers because that's where I'm at in life. Now that all of the creams are on, we are going to set everything. And you can really just pack it in there. I let my face set for a little bit. I'm gonna brush away the excess powder. We're gonna contour this face. I use this Sephora Pro palette that looks like this. I go in with a lighter contour color. I am a bedroom queen today and most days, thanks coronavirus. Because of that, I'm gonna be a little bit lighter with my contours. Still harsh because I am a drag queen, but we're gonna keep it a little lighter because I think I'm just gonna film TikToks. Anyway, we can put some of this contour up on our forehead, kind of blend the cheeks into the forehead, makes your face look a little smaller. So I got a big forehead and a big face. Get into that jawline. We want that corner to disappear. Blend, 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 blend. I love contour. It is always the first step to looking like a human again. I usually take a little slightly darker contour color and just like deepen some of the contour. Blend, 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 blend. All right, nose contour. And we are going to snatch this nose. I take this same lighter contour color and we just go in, we go for it. Hope for the best. It is hot as balls. We are just sitting in Satan's testicles. Look at it from a distance, realize you're blind and not wearing your glasses. Look at it closely. Hey, price of my love's not a price that I won't pay. Basically, I just keep adding contour until it looks good. And I blend. Blend, 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 blend. This is where I used to do my eyebrows. But I recently realized that I like to do my eyeshadow first. I can go as big or as bold with the eyeshadow as I want and then just like make the eyebrow match. Before we do eyeshadow, we're gonna do what's called baking. And this does two things. Actually, it does three things. It brightens up some of my highlights. It fills in some of my creases. And if there's any fallout, I can just brush it all away afterwards. I like to bake with a sponge that has like a flat edge. And I like to put extra powder into my forehead. When I'm putting on eyeshadow, I like lift my eyebrows a lot. And that makes my forehead really creasy. It is hot as shit. For eyeshadow today, I think I want to go for kind of like a Barbie-esque like doll look. So using this cute little Norvina palette, I'm gonna grab this brush and some pink and put it on my eye and hope for the best. And you can do the same thing. Wow, this white is so harsh. Oh, I'm a dumbass? It's like, Max, why didn't you blend? Because I'm covered in powder. Okay, pink, pink, pink. Ooh, this is really pretty. I think I'm gonna go for more of like a thin snatched eye. Okay, so I keep the color like up more on my like natural brow bone because I'm gonna go in with white to draw in an eyelid later. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush and go in with this like deeper color. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend, blend. I'm just gonna grab like a nude on this like bigger, fluffier brush to kind of blend out into my skin. All right, once you get the eyeshadow laid, and this isn't perfect, I'll probably touch it up later. I'm gonna go in with the white that I used earlier, and I'm gonna kind of carve out the shape that I want for my eye. Like I said, I'm gonna go for kind of like a doll-like eye shape. So I'm gonna do a lot of white underneath the eye. That'll make my eye look bigger. Okay, I added a lot more pink, and I'm gonna touch up the white, and I think that'll help. Okay, we're gonna set the white. For liner, I'm just using this black liquid liner. Liner makes me so nervous. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's one eye complete. I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera and probably touch up this one a little bit, and I'll be back. Fuck. All right, so that's the other eye all finished. I went ahead and did that, as well as I deepened up the crease a little bit and added these bottom lashes that I drew on with eyeliner. Up next is eyebrows. This eye shape is a little smaller, it's a little longer. I'm still gonna start the brow where I always do, which is where my natural brow is, and then I'm gonna draw it out to kind of go with this eye shape a little bit. I start with a pencil to do the outline, and then I will use a pomade to fill it in. I'm gonna look like a fucking Barbie. We will be cleaning these up afterward. You can tell. We gonna fix that! When you draw any eyebrows, you want them to be darker towards the tail and lighter towards the middle. You can do this with 2 different colors. But I don't have 2 different colors. So instead, I'll just like put more product towards the end and then like smudge it out towards the middle. Because she's what? Resourceful. I'm a savage. Classy. Bougie ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. TikTok recently told me that this Anastasia brow pomade is like out of style. Nobody uses it anymore. Which is news to me. As far as I knew, this was like the product. This brow looks like shit. What are you doing? Maybe this is out of style. This is like really giving me trouble. Right here in River City. We're gonna do the other one and hope that I can fix this. Okay, left brow is feeling better than right brow so far. She's a lady, a dainty lady. To clean this shit up. What the fuck was that? Bitch, I thought someone was knocking on my door. I am home alone currently. Someone knocking on my bedroom door would have been terrifying. All right, those are eyebrows. Now we are finally gonna dust off this bake that's been on for 10 years. All right. We're gonna do some highlight and some blush. The first makeup I ever purchased myself was from Star Crushed Mineral. It is an absolutely terrible makeup brand, but they've got this really pretty silver purpley highlighter, and it's the only good thing I got from them. Ooh, it's popping though. I apply highlighter with my fingers. You can apply it with whatever you want. Okay, we will put on more highlighter after we do blush. My favorite blush is this Sephora blush in English Rose. It's like the only blush I use nowadays. And you know what? I'm not gonna use it today. I think I need something pinker. All right. I was so ready to use that peachy blush, which I love so much. But I think I'm gonna use this one, which is still kind of peachy, but it's pinker. Yeah. Yeah. Goes a little bit better with this pink eyeshadow that I'm wearing. I love blush so much. I blend it into my whole face. Like, we put it on the cheeks, we put it on the nose, we put it on the forehead. I want to be pink, bitch. We're gonna put a little bit more highlighter just on, right on the cheekbones that I just covered with blush. Blend, 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 blend. Boop, 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 boop. I still gotta do my boobs. I'm gonna get naked so I can do my titties. Let's do some titties. We're gonna start with putting foundation all over our chest, because we gotta blend that shit into our neck. Okay, now I wanna do some white in the center. This can be like kind of messy because you're gonna cover it up, so blend, blend, blend. Okay, now we're gonna go back to our cream contour. You wanna do the martini glass. I always do my titties too low, so we wanna think perky. It doesn't look like a martini glass, but you get the point. Try to make them somewhat even in shape and in color. Okay, not great, but we're getting there. We're gonna put white, blend, blend, blend. We wanna set our creams, and now we're going to contour a little more with our powders. Really get some of that detail. Add some more color. Ooh, these are uneven. What titties are even? For all intents and purposes, not bad. We're just gonna brighten up the cleavage. We'll even add a little bit of highlighter. What's a drag queen without sparkly tits? I'm gonna put my shirt back on. Oh look. Titties. Ooh. Okay, for lips, I'm gonna do like a pinky purple lip, so I'm gonna do this pink lip liner. I don't really overdraw the bottom as much because I got a nice pouty lip, but the top one I definitely overdraw. Start with the Cupid's, is that what? Yeah, Cupid's bow. Okay, and once you kind of have the shape you want, go ahead and fill her in. It was a little too purpley for me, so I really blended it into this pink lip liner and then did a pink gloss on top, and I don't hate it. Yeah, so let me just pop on some lashes, a wig, and a dress, and I will be right back. And here it is, the finished look, complete with this wig by Showgirl Vanity Wigs. A little Barbie doll fantasy for your nerves. I hope that you learned at least something. Thanks so much for watching.